Hey everybody, Dave here at Charts of the Day. Today's Wednesday, July 30th, 2025. Well, what a day. What a day. I bought in pre-market at 231.40, and once the market opened, it dropped and I was just miserable all day in terms of the stock. You know, it went down, it was down at an hour or so before closing was down to 229.25. The stock had no life today. I mean, I was just shocked. Tomorrow is the earnings after the bell. It's had two big, very disappointing days today and yesterday. I just couldn't figure it out. I'm gonna be honest with you. And I had put, I bought at 231.40. I had put an auto sell on for $234 even, and I have it as a trade for either during the trading day or extended hours. So as I was preparing, making notes to make this video, I got a chime on my phone showing that my Amazon stock had sold for $234, and I'm like, what? This thing was down, not even at 230. An hour before the market closed or so. And then I looked up and I saw the chart right after closing, two huge candles. And this is one where mine sold right here on the first candle. It's unbelievable. So an incredible day. I hope that if you bought today, you stuck with it. As I was telling somebody, my trading style, when I buy Amazon, I don't sell for loss. I never go backwards. I buy it and I hold it until I make a decent profit. If that's the same day, the next day, the following day, I've had to wait a week before. But I'm not going to sell and lose money. And people are, some people are like, well, Dave, sell it, you lose some money, and then you can make it up the next day. Well, then the next day you have to make money the next day, and then you're also trying to make money for the previous day that you lost money on. So I'd rather hold it. And right now, as I speak, it's at 235. After hours, it did go up as high as 280. So an unbelievable comeback right after the market closed. But in a way, it's not unbelievable because, I keep saying that, we've got earnings coming up. I'm pretty sure Amazon is going to have a really good earnings report. And it was baffling me the last 2 days as to why the stock was just kind of bouncing around at the lower end. Their last Prime Day sale, which was 4 days, was a record-setting 4-day Prime sale. And they're involved in data storage, in of course the retail. They're involved in AI and data centers. I mean, they're pretty much it. They're a complete package. So anyway, I don't work for Amazon, but I'm not pushing them because I'm being paid. This is the stock I trade, and so I know a lot about them. But anyway, just unbelievable. So I'm going to show you, this is kind of where I came in right here. I got a strong signal. I had a lot going on today. As you can see from my notes here, I got carved up, and it's just a day. So I bought early, and as the day went on, I checked, and it was just kicking myself. But anyway, ended up way up here, and who knows what it's going to do tomorrow. I think it's going to go up even higher. There probably will be a pullback of some sort and then move higher. My guess would be maybe a pullback to, it's up over 235 now. My gosh, wow. This thing's on fire. I would say maybe a pullback to 233. That may be a going in tomorrow, but I don't know. The earnings day is always, a tough one to call. I think there will be a period where it goes up early on, and then I probably wouldn't hold it too much into the afternoon, because that's when people may get nervous and start selling before the report. Or if you're brave, you can hold it through the report. Anyway, this is my strong signal chart. So you can see strong here, which turned out to be not a really good signal. This was a strong sell, which was correct. This was a strong buy, which, I mean, if you bought it right here and you sold it at the tippy top, you made $1 if you timed it perfectly, which most people don't. And then it went down from there, and then it's just crazy candles. We're over 235 now after hours as I'm doing this recording. You can see it up here. That's what I'm looking at. Okay, so let's look at, let's move me over here for a second. Let's look at trend reversal probabilities, and you can't hardly even see these candles here. This was not a good signal. I mean, this thing boomed, it was barely registering. So this really was not a good, and even here it was showing you strength, and it was just meandering along for $1. Let's take a look and see what else we have. This is my cloak. This is one of my favorites. And I mean, this is really accurate. You know, sell, then a buy down here, and then a sell up here. You can get about $1 of it here, and then a buy here. So this was this one chart that I have here is usually almost always spot on. It's a little scary. Okay, and then I have, we'll do one more. It's my long and short chart. You know, a lot of people associate that with options, but really short is sell, long is buy in terms of just regular trading. So here it's sell, you know, sell, long. So these signals were all good today, really strong signals on most of my charts. And wow. You know, I checked the volume as the market was closing, and it was at 28.5 million shares today, and it was over the last 10 days it had been 35 million, so it was a little bit lower, but obviously the big boys came in here right after the market closed. It's now at 23.85. This thing is going nuts. It went from here, which was about 20 minutes before the market closed, so 20 of 4 Eastern Standard Time. I'm in Central, that's why it has a different time here. So about 20 minutes before the market closed, it went from 229.42, 229, let's just round it up, 229.50, and we're now at almost $26 a share. So almost a $7 ride in the last half hour. Unbelievable. And I had my auto sell on for $2.34, so I could have held it in the aftermarket and made almost $2 more a share. But you know, that's the way it goes. As I say in my other videos, I'm looking to make money here, but you know, for anybody really, trying to guess the bottom to the top, it's a dangerous business if you're dealing with real money like I am. So yeah, so we're over 226 now. Unbelievable. Anyway, I'm going to call this for the day. You know, the Amazon, again, tomorrow after the bell, after the market closes, Amazon will report earnings. My guess would be that we're going to have a pullback from 236 of some sort, maybe 233, 234-ish. And if I can get that early enough in the day, I'll probably buy into that and see where it goes from there. You know, I may or may not hold it through earnings. If I can get $2 or $3 a share from my buy price, I'll probably sell before earnings and and then see what happens from there. So anyway, please hit like and subscribe if you don't mind. I would really appreciate it. And I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Take care.